Okay, so we still have my nose illustrations here from a previous tutorial, and and the reason is that I want to use this to kind of show you guys how you need the nose sort of built in order to build the mouth. So we're going to use this nose right here, and from the nose, half the distance when you have your chin drawn, half of that distance is where your line for what's going to part the lips, basically. So this is my chin. And so from here to here is where the line is for the parting of the lips, and then from here to here is going to be the bottom of the lip. As we said, with a lot of cartooning and manga and things like that, it becomes abstract in a way. It's just got to represent it enough that people know what it's supposed to be or what you're trying to communicate to them. So if I go from here to here, this line has a slight divot, like a smiley face. And what that does is that creates the philtrum, which is that divot of your lip. And when you're drawing it out, you want to kind of keep them the same height. And the lip kind of curls in, because that's where it's part of the cheekbone up there, so it kind of curls down. So. And what you're actually doing is you're drawing the top lip. And from here, you can draw the top of the top lip. Like so. The bottom lip curves under it, comes down, like so. And then underneath it, again halfway from here, is we're actually going to start seeing, you might see the dimple of the chin, if they have a dimple chin. The curve of the chin. So yeah, and it can become really anything that you want it to be once you know the rules. Normally, I don't even draw my lips this detailed. I just draw that to show you guys how it kind of works. Again, I know the rules. It's what allows me to bend and break the rules. Like the lips here, for example, in real time, they actually break in kind of like this. There's a little bit of skin in there. That's all the lips are. So, again, for the philtrum, it doesn't have to be much. It can just be something that indicates it. It doesn't even have to be that detailed. So when we're drawing, mouth and stuff like that, we just need to know, again, where it lands on the face and some of the things that help form it. So that's what allows you, again, even in anime, if I know the half of the distance, I can get my anime chin there, and then measure that out. There's my mouth, and the bottom lip doesn't even have to be anything more than that. And it's enough that they can see what that is and recognize, because we've seen enough lips and noses on faces that we can say, okay, that's where the mouth is going. That's what that is. It can only be one thing. And so you can get just as much information by simplifying your line than drawing everything in full detail. Like this, it's knowing how this works allows me to break it down even simpler to this. And that's with anything: nose, ears, eyes, breaking things down to basic shapes and stuff like that. It's always going to come back to that. Knowing the rules are what allow me to bend and break the rules. And so knowing the rules allows me to bend and break the rules. But that's pretty much it in terms as far as the mouth goes. I think we'll scooch this over so you guys can see it a little bit. The side it's like a shelf, and then the lips come underneath and under, and the chin comes out like so. So knowing the rules is what allows us to bend and break the rules. We simplify the line so that we can draw it faster and quicker and still communicate the message of what it is that we're trying to get across here. That's how we draw the mouth as well.